Okay, so for our very last layout, this is the previous page we did. We're gonna turn it over and the strips are on the right. And I found this beautiful panda pattern on Etsy. I purchased it. It's a seamless pattern, it's a tile. So I just had to open it up. I used Photoshop and I just put the tiles together until I had an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I printed that out, and I accidentally printed it with a border. So I'm just gonna keep it. All right, so that's gonna be my base. And I cut a pocket, which measures 9.5 by 4, okay? 9.5 by 4. So I scored with the long end at the top at 1/2 on both ends, and with the short end at the top, I scored at 1/2. Cut off the corners and fold and burnished so that I have a pocket, okay? So I am actually going to glue that down first, and then I'll just trim this slightly to fit inside so it hides my corners, or so it hides my little flaps here. It doesn't have to be trimmed down much, but a little bit. And then I'm gonna trim off the edges slightly, the right and left edges from this piece. Okay, and then for the bottom of my pocket, I cut out a piece of black cardstock and I left a border, which means this measures, okay, so this measures 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. Yes, 3 3/8 by 8 3/8. If you like bigger borders, cut it slightly smaller. And then I have a piece of decorative paper on top of that, and this one I am leaving a larger border than I normally would. So this one measures 8 1/8 of an inch by 3 1/8 of an inch. So all in total, it's probably about 1/4 inch of space all around the sides. Okay, so let's glue these on. Okay, so I have put this together from within Silhouette Studio. So I just found a panda and her baby within Creative Fabrica. I just created a simple white rectangle and I inserted this ribbon from Knitwit Collections, and I put them all three together in a way that looked nice, grouped them together, and then did the offset feature. So there's a nice white border all the way around. And that's gonna go there. And then from this nested collection of tags that I have, I used that on white cardstock. And I cut out 3 of those, okay? 3 of those, and I wanted them to be big enough that they would fit these leftover journaling cards I have from Graphic 45's. What's the name of that collection? Floral Shop, okay, which was my favorite collection ever from Graphic 45. floral shop. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to use this one. And then I also took some more of this paper here, but from the smaller sheet. It doesn't matter. Just find paper that you like. And I cut, I just cut, a piece that was maybe 3 inches wide. I didn't need to cut the entire tag, but about 3 inches wide, and I am just using the top portion, okay? And I had to cut around it, like I had to cut the sides off a little bit so it fit. So just, fussy cut around it, or cut around it using your straight cutter until you get a nice fit. So I've got 3 tags that look like that, okay? So I am gonna go ahead and get those put together. Okay, and then all right, and then I'm going to adhere this down, and I think that's it for this page. I might stamp a photo stamp on the backs of these, a camera stamp in any orientation, doesn't matter. I think I'll keep him or keep her flat. And there you go. That is our very last layout. And we are going to get started on the cover.